We just saw you do this amazing, one could say kick-ass fight scene where you basically just like take out all these guys. Did they say? Yeah, I know.
I remember this. I do remember this. Yes.
Do you actually?
I actually do, because I had the thought. Sorry, did you actually have something specific you wanted to ask me, or am I just talking over you now?
Please talk over me. Please.
Okay.
Go. Yeah.
I remember thinking, like, it was so exhausting. And I remember having so much respect for the actors on set who were like doing this, like this was your job. Like every week there was some kind of sequence, because the only stunt work I had done before was on the Avengers, and it was minimal, and it was like, you know, there was like months in between each sequence. And I remember just being like, whew, that was so crazy, and going, I would never ever be able to do that every week. There's no way. But I do remember being very proud of myself and being excited about the challenge. But then when it was all done, going, remember this. Remember how difficult this is, because it was. And I find that with network television, because I did a whole season of Stumptown where it was kind of that life where like every week you were doing some kind of fight thing, and it just like you're constantly playing catch up. I don't know if you had the same experience, but it's like I was on Stumptown, I was rehearsing the stunt that morning to shoot that afternoon, because it was just like, there's just no time.
And you were in pretty much every scene of that show too.
Yeah. But on this, it was nice because I knew that I was coming in, and I can't remember the training for it right now. I remember doing it, and I think it was a little bit more on the fly. But then you just go, the only reason anything like that is able to be done is because of the stunt team and your stunt double, who are the greatest heroes of any show, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., any show where there is every week a big fight scene. It happens because of the stunt team, because they're so good at what they do. And I remember relying on them a lot in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I remember that.
As you should, though. I mean, that's what they want, you know.
Yeah,
they want
to
be crazy and throw themselves around. You have to. I mean, you did Jack Reacher,
right? Yes.
Right? That must have been a ton of stunts and like crazy.
Yeah, that was. But again, like talking to the difference in doing an hour-long series and then doing a film where, you know, I started training for that movie 2 months before we started shooting. So like on day one, I was like the best shape of my life. Like, let's do it. I know all these sequences already.
What's up, Tom Cruise? What's
go. Up, TC? Come on, you and me, and you crush me. There is like this prep time, and there's so much like safety involved, and there's so much like just choreography happening. But for your show, I mean, it is like, I know that world now so well. It is so intense. So if an audience member is watching it, like I hope that people can see the amount of work, and if it looks good and if it looks seamless and it looks real, the amount of work and effort that had to go into that sequence by so many people, like not only like the team, the stunt team and the actors, but like the crew who's probably maybe working on a second unit at that time. Like, it's so crazy the amount of work that has to be done on these types of shows to like give you a storyline, and then also a ton of action. Like, it's a huge feat.